So thinking about becoming an ethical hacker.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds pretty awesome.
It is.
And
Yeah.
I mean, this field's just blowing up right now.
Absolutely.
But where do
Yeah.
you even start, right?
Right.
Don't worry, though.
Yeah.
We've got you.
Yeah.
Our deep dive today is going to break down this roadmap article,
Okay.
all about how to get experience and skills in ethical hacking,
Awesome.
even if you're not
Yeah.
ready to quit your job or go back to school full time.
Right.
I mean, we're talking virtual labs,
Cool.
capture the flag competitions,
Yeah.
even bug bounty programs.
Wow.
It's like leveling up in a video game, but for real,
Exactly.
with real world skills that can land you a job.
100%.
You know
Yeah.
what I think is fascinating about this roadmap is
Yeah.
it's so practical.
It is.
It really breaks it down into things
I mean,
anyone can do,
anyway.
no matter what your experience level is.
Regardless.
So ready to hack this plan. All right, so first things first,
Okay.
the foundation.
The foundation.
You can't just jump into hacking without knowing the basics, right?
You can't.
I mean,
Like-
it's like trying to build a house without a blueprint.
Yeah. You got to have that foundation.
Yeah.
You need a strong foundation in IT skills
Right.
and network knowledge before you can even think about finding those
Yeah.
sneaky vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
And this roadmap suggests starting with certifications
Okay.
like CompTIA Network Plus
Mhm.
or a Cisco CCNA.
Okay.
So those certifications are like your blueprint to
Right.
understanding how networks function, which
Right.
is absolutely essential
Right.
for any aspiring ethical hacker.
So it's like you need to know the rules of the game before you can
Exactly.
bend them or break them.
Exactly.
Right. Makes
Yeah.
total sense.
Mhm.
All right. So once you got that solid foundation,
Yep.
the roadmap jumps into the world of scripting.
Okay, scripting.
So coding, we know it's important.
It is.
But why is it so important for ethical hackers?
Think of scripting as having superpowers.
Ooh, I like that.
Right. It allows you to automate tasks,
Okay.
create your own custom tools,
Right.
and analyze massive amounts of data
Right.
really quickly and efficiently.
Yeah,
And in cybersecurity, that kind of efficiency is a game changer.
for sure.
Yeah.
So what is the language of choice for aspiring hackers?
The language of choice, I would say, is Python.
Okay.
Python is often considered the go-to language
Yeah.
in cybersecurity because it's incredibly versatile and relatively easy to learn.
Okay.
So it's like the Swiss Army knife of programming languages.
I like that.
But,
yeah.
it's important to remember
Yeah.
that different scripting languages
Yeah.
have their own unique strengths
Yeah.
and are used for specific purposes.
Okay.
So, for example, Bash is great for interacting with Linux environments,
Okay.
whereas PowerShell is essential for navigating the world of Windows.
Gotcha.
And then if you're interested in web application security,
Mhm.
well, then JavaScript's going to be your new best friend.
Okay. So it's kind of like learning multiple scripting languages.
Exactly.
It's like adding more tools to your toolkit.
More tools in your hacking toolkit.
Right.
The more languages you know, the more effectively you can
Okay.
navigate different systems and scenarios.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say you've got the basics down.
Okay.
You're comfortable with scripting.
Yep.
What's next on this hacking journey?
So then it's time to enter the world of capture the flag competitions,
Okay.
or CTFs for short.
CTFs.
Yeah.
They sound like some kind of digital treasure hunt.
That's a great way to put it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a digital treasure hunt.
So CTF competitions are all about putting your skills to the test
Okay.
in a safe and controlled environment.
Mm.
So you're going to be faced with a
Yeah.
series of challenges that are designed to test your ability
Okay.
to find and exploit vulnerabilities,
Yeah.
all while competing against other hackers.
So like platforms like Hack the Box and Try Hack Me,
Yes, exactly.
they offer a ton of challenges
Yeah.
that simulate real world scenarios.
They do.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're like your training grounds,
Okay.
allowing you to gain practical experience
Yeah.
without any real-world consequences.
Right.
And one thing that this roadmap really emphasizes
Okay.
is the value of documenting your CTF experiences.
Okay. So it's not just about participating.
It's not just about participating.
It's about reflecting
Exactly.
and building that portfolio.
It's about building a portfolio that showcases your skills.
So it's like building a trophy case, but instead of medals,
Exactly.
it's filled with vulnerabilities that you've conquered.
Exactly. And it serves as proof
Right.
that you can not only talk the talk,
Yeah.
but you can walk the walk.
You can actually do it.
Yes, you got it.
Okay, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
But where does all of this hands-on practice actually happen?
Okay.
I mean, you can't just be hacking into random websites, right?
You can't just hack into random websites.
Sure.
That's where your personal hacking playground comes in,
Okay.
also known as a home lab.
Right.
It's your safe space
Okay.
to experiment,
Mm-hmm.
test your skills,
Yeah.
and maybe even break a few things.
Virtually, of course.
Virtually, of course, without any real-world consequences.
So basically, it's like having your own mini cybersecurity range where
Exactly.
you can just detonate these exploits
Exactly.
without taking down the whole network.
Or without bringing down the whole network.
Right.
Yes.
So you create a whole network of virtual machines
You can.
using software like VirtualBox or VMware.
Yes.
You can install different operating systems.
Yes.
And you can even load them up with intentionally vulnerable systems.
Intentionally vulnerable systems.
From platforms like Vulnhub.
Yes,
Wait, Vulnhub provides intentionally vulnerable systems.
they do.
Why would I want to
What-
work with a system that's already broken?
That's the beauty of it.
Okay.
It's like having a virtual punching bag.
Okay.
But for hackers, you can practice your attacks,
Mm.
test different tools and techniques,
Yeah.
and see how vulnerabilities are exploited
Okay.
in a safe and controlled environment.
Yeah.
It's the perfect way to hone your skills
Right.
without any real-world risks.
Okay. So we've got our foundation.
Okay.
We're mastering scripting.
Yeah.
We're conquering CTFs.
Yes.
And we've got our own personal hacking lab set up.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to think about certifications at this point?
So certifications can definitely give you an edge,
Okay.
especially when it comes to landing
Yeah.
that dream cybersecurity gig.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So while skills and experience are paramount,
Mm-hmm.
certifications act as a stamp of approval,
Okay.
validating your knowledge and helping you stand out
Right.
in a competitive job market.
So it's kind of like a badge that says, hey, I'm a certified hacker, trust me.
Well, not quite like that, but
Okay.
it definitely shows employers
Okay.
that you've invested in your skills and are serious about cybersecurity.
Right.
Yeah.
So this roadmap mentions a few
It does.
key certifications,
Mm-hmm.
each with their own focus and level of difficulty.
Exactly.
So let's break those down a bit.
Okay.
What are some of these certifications that aspiring ethical hackers should consider?
CompTIA Security Plus is a great starting point.
Okay.
For anyone interested in cybersecurity,
All right.
it covers a broad range of security concepts,
Okay.
from network security and cryptography
Mm-hmm.
to risk management and incident response.
Okay.
So it's like the foundation
Yeah.
upon which you can build your cybersecurity career.
Right.
Then there's the Certified Ethical Hacker,
Okay.
or CEH,
CEH. I've heard of that.
which is one of the most recognized certifications
Okay.
in the ethical hacking field.
So that's all about learning to think like a hacker.
Right, exactly. It delves into the attacker's mindset.
Okay.
So it covers various attack techniques,
Mm-hmm.
tools, and methodologies used by hackers.
Right.
So you learn how to think like the bad guys
Okay.
to better defend against them.
So that sounds pretty intense.
It can be.
Yeah.
And then for those who really want to push their skills to the limit,
Okay.
there's the Offensive Security Certified Professional,
Okay.
or OSCP.
OSCP, now that one sounds
That one is,
hardcore.
it is very hands-on, challenging certification.
Wow.
Requires you to hack into a series of machines
Okay.
during a 24-hour practical exam.
24 hours.
24 hours.
Wow, that's a long time.
It's very rigorous.
Yeah.
Some companies actually consider it more valuable
Really?
than a college degree.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's highly respected.
So it's like the ultimate test then.
It is the ultimate test of your hacking abilities.
Okay.
It holds a lot of weight with employers.
But for those of us just starting out,
Yeah,
there's a more approachable option, right?
there is.
What is that?
That is called the eLearn Security Junior Penetration Tester,
Okay.
or EJPT.
EJPT.
Yeah. It's a great entry-level certification.
Right.
It provides a good mix of theory
Say?
and hands-on experience,
Yeah.
giving you a solid foundation
Yeah.
in penetration testing.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a certification path
There is.
for everyone,
Everyone.
from beginners to seasoned professionals.
Absolutely.
Right. And getting certified can really
It can.
open doors to those opportunities
That's sure.
and career advancement.
Career advancement.
I mean, I've got a friend who actually landed a
Yeah.
fantastic cybersecurity gig
Great.
thanks to getting certified
Yeah,
and made their resume stand out.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certifications can be a real game changer
Okay.
when it comes to getting noticed by employers.
Yeah. All right. So we've talked about the certifications.
Yes.
But what about,
Yeah.
connecting with other people in the field?
Yeah.
Is networking important
Networking is extremely important.
in cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity is all about community
Yeah.
and collaboration.
Yeah.
So connecting with other professionals is crucial for
Okay.
learning, growing, and expanding your opportunities.
So where can aspiring ethical hackers go
So,
to find these like-minded people
okay.
and build their professional network?
Platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter
Okay.
are fantastic starting points.
Yeah.
They allow you to connect with cybersecurity professionals
Mm-hmm.
from all over the world.
Right.
Don't forget about the power of online communities.
Ah.
So Reddit,
Yeah.
for example, has several dedicated cybersecurity threads
Okay.
where people are sharing knowledge,
Yeah.
discussing industry trends,
Right.
even posting job opportunities.
And then there are the cybersecurity conferences,
And then there are the conferences.
like DFCon and Black Hat.
DEFCON and Black Hat, legendary
Yeah.
in the cybersecurity world.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
They attract thousands of security professionals,
Okay.
researchers, and enthusiasts.
They sound incredible.
They are.
But what if you can't attend those in person?
Many conferences offer virtual sessions
Okay.
and recordings of the talks.
So you can still kind of get the experience.
Like you can.
Right?
Yeah.
But whether you're connecting online or offline,
Mm-hmm.
the key is to actively participate.
To actively participate.
So it's not just about lurking in the shadows.
It's not about lurking.
You got to actually engage with the community.
Ask questions,
Mm-hmm.
share your knowledge,
Yeah.
engage in discussions,
Okay.
and don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Right.
Yeah, the more you participate,
Yeah.
the more you'll learn and grow.
Okay. So we've talked about building a strong foundation,
Yep.
mastering scripting,
Yes.
rocking those CTFs,
Yes.
setting up a home lab,
Hmm.
getting certified,
Yep.
and networking like crazy.
Networking.
What else does this roadmap
So now we get into
have in store for us?
the world of bug bounty programs.
Wait, bug bounty programs.
The bounty programs.
You're telling me companies actually pay you
They do.
to find vulnerabilities
They do.
in their systems?
In their systems.
I mean, isn't that like getting paid to hack?
it is like getting paid to hack.
Really?
Yes. But in a completely ethical and legal way, of course.
Okay.
You know, companies are realizing that they can't find every vulnerability.
Yeah, they can't catch them all.
You can't catch them all. So they're actually inviting
Yeah.
ethical hackers
That's pretty smart.
to help them find and fix these security holes
Right.
before the bad guys can exploit them.
Okay, so it's kind of like a win-win then.
It's a win-win.
They get to improve their security,
Exactly.
and ethical hackers get paid to do what they love.
You got it.
So where can you find these bug bounty programs?
Platforms like HackerOne and BugCrowd
Okay.
are great places to start.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
Yeah, they connect ethical hackers with companies
Mm-hmm.
running these programs.
It's like a matchmaking
Matchmaking sites
for security researchers.
Yeah.
Okay.
and companies looking to kind of beef up their defenses.
So you're not just out there randomly probing websites. You're
Yeah.
working within a structured program
You're working within a structure.
with guidelines and rules of engagement.
Exactly.
Okay.
And one area that's particularly hot right now
Okay.
in the bug bounty world is
What is that?
web application security.
Okay.
Remember that massive data breach
Oh, yeah,
at Company X a while back?
I do.
That was a classic SQL injection attack.
Okay.
#1 on the OWASP top 10 list.
Okay. So understanding these common
Yes.
web application vulnerabilities
Very important.
is really crucial for anyone serious about bug bounty hunting.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
OWASP top 10.
OWASP top 10.
Tell me more about that.
Essentially, it's a list of the most critical
Okay.
web application security risks
Okay.
curated by the Open Web Application Security Project.
Okay.
It's like a cheat sheet
Right?
for finding common vulnerabilities that attackers often exploit.
So things like cross-site scripting,
Cross-site scripting,
broken authentication,
broken authentication,
security misconfigurations.
yes, all kinds of things.
Okay, so familiarizing yourself with this OWASP top 10
Yes,
really increases your chances
That
of
does.
finding and
Right.
reporting bugs effectively.
effectively.
So it's like a roadmap to the most common
It is.
security pitfalls.
You got it.
Okay, and speaking of open source,
Yeah.
this roadmap also encourages aspiring ethical hackers
It does.
to contribute to open source projects.
Yes.
Okay, so open source projects.
Open source projects.
That's collaborating with other developers on
Yes.
publicly available code, right?
That's right.
What's the benefit there?
It's a phenomenal way to level up your skills,
Okay.
give back to the community,
Yeah.
and showcase your talents to potential employers.
Okay.
Imagine working on projects like Metasploit,
Hmm.
Wireshark, or Nmap,
Okay.
tools used by security professionals all over the world. By contributing to these projects,
Mhm.
you gain valuable experience.
Okay.
You improve your coding skills.
Yeah.
And you learn from some of the brightest minds in cybersecurity.
And I mean, having a GitHub portfolio
Yes.
filled with contributions to respected open source projects. I
Absolutely.
mean, that's a huge signal
It is.
to employers.
I'm just serious about this.
You are serious about this.
Right.
Yes,
Thanks.
it demonstrates passion
Yeah.
for cybersecurity and a commitment to continuous learning.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All of this sounds amazing,
It is.
but let's be realistic for a second.
And
What if you're brand new to all of this?
yeah.
No formal cybersecurity experience whatsoever?
Okay.
Can you still break into this field?
You can.
How?
This roadmap suggests starting
Okay.
with a more general IT role
Okay.
as a stepping stone.
So getting your foot in the door,
Getting your foot in the door.
learning the ropes,
Yes.
gaining valuable experience.
Valuable experience. In a related field.
In a related field,
Right.
think help desk,
Okay.
network administrator,
Mhm.
or even a junior security analyst position.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's something that might surprise you.
Okay.
Starting on the blue team,
The blue team,
the defenders
defenders,
can actually make you a better hacker.
can make you a better hacker
In the long run.
in the long run.
Wait, working on the defensive side
Yes.
makes you a better attacker.
It can. How does that work?
Because by working on the blue team,
Okay.
you gain a deep understanding of how systems are protected,
Okay.
the common vulnerabilities that attackers target,
Yeah.
and the tactics they use.
Right.
It's like learning your opponent's moves
Okay.
before the game even begins.
That's a brilliant insight.
Yeah.
So it's not just about learning how to attack.
It's not just about attacking.
It's also about understanding how to defend.
It's understanding both sides.
Right.
You need to see the battlefield from both sides. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground.
Yes, we had.
Here's a deep dive.
A lot of information.
But before we wrap up,
Okay.
there's one final and arguably the most important point that this roadmap emphasizes.
You're talking about
that
never stop learning.
exactly.
Yeah.
That the world of cybersecurity is constantly
Evolving.
Evolving.
New threats emerge every day.
every day,
Vulnerabilities are discovered.
all the time.
Techniques are refined.
They are.
You got to stay up to date if you want to survive in this field.
You have to.
So how can aspiring ethical hackers
No.
stay up to date in this ever-changing landscape?
This roadmap recommends
Yeah.
subscribing to cybersecurity blogs,
Oh, okay.
podcasts, YouTube channels,
Yeah, for sure.
websites like Krebs on Security,
Hmm.
the Hacker News,
Yeah.
Bleeping Computer.
Okay.
Fantastic resources
Yeah, I've heard of those.
for staying informed about the latest threats and vulnerabilities.
So it's like having this constant feed
Yes.
of news and insights from the front line.
This lines of cybersecurity.
Right.
Yes.
But it goes beyond
The-
just passively consuming information.
It does. It's about maintaining
Yeah.
that insatiable curiosity,
Right.
that drive to explore,
Yeah.
experiment, and push your boundaries.
Right. You got to really want it.
You gotta want it.
I'll give it.
Never lose that passion for learning.
So it's not just about keeping up with the latest trends.
It's not.
It's about actively seeking out
It is.
Yeah.
New knowledge
new knowledge,
and challenging yourself.
challenging yourself.
You know, this whole conversation
Yeah.
has really shifted my perspective
Huh.
on ethical hacking.
Okay.
I used to think it was this super exclusive club,
Yeah.
only accessible to those with years of experience
Right.
and a deep understanding of complex technical concepts.
Yeah. That's a common misconception.
But this roadmap really breaks it down
It does.
into manageable steps,
Manageable steps.
showing that anyone with passion,
Dedication. A
dedication,
willingness to learn.
and a willingness to learn
Can embark on this
can embark on this journey,
exciting journey.
inspiring to see how accessible this
Yeah.
field has become.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a coding genius.
Yeah.
You don't have to have years of experience.
Right.
It's about taking that first step
That first step.
and then consistently building
Yeah.
on your knowledge and skills.
And remember, ethical hacking isn't just about technical prowess,
It's not.
right? We've talked about communication, problem solving, a
Yes.
strong ethical compass.
Absolutely. Those non-technical skills
Yeah.
are just as crucial
Wow.
for success in this field.
They're what make you a professional,
They are what elevate
right?
a skilled hacker to a true cybersecurity professional.
It's about being well-rounded.
Well-rounded.
You know,
Mhm.
not only find those vulnerabilities, but also communicate effectively, think critically,
And operate with integrity.
operate with integrity.
That's a great way to put it.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So as we wrap up
Yes.
this deep dive into the world of ethical hacking,
Okay.
I want to leave you with something to ponder.
Right.
We've talked about the technical skills,
Yeah.
The certifications, the resources,
Yeah.
even those crucial non-technical traits.
Yes.
But what about the mindset
The mindset.
of an ethical hacker?
Then a mindset.
What qualities beyond just skills and knowledge
Mm.
make someone truly excel in this field? I mean, is it an unquenchable curiosity?
Curiosity.
Or maybe a relentless drive to solve puzzles?
It could be.
Or is it a deep-seated passion
Mm.
for making the digital world a safer place?
It's probably a combination of all those things.
Yeah.
And maybe even something more.
Something we haven't even touched on.
Something we haven't even touched on yet.
Okay, what could that be?
Well, I think it's that intangible drive
Okay.
that pushes someone to constantly test their limits.
To never settle for the easy answer.
Never settle for the easy answer.
Always be looking for
Always be on the lookout.
a new challenge.
New challenges,
New ways to improve.
new ways to improve. Yeah.
So you're saying it's about embracing that hacker spirit,
Embracing the hacker spirit,
but with a strong ethical compass.
but with a strong ethical compass.
guiding their actions.
Guiding their actions. You said it beautifully.
So using their powers for good.
Using their powers for good.
Yes. To all our listeners out there
Yes.
who are intrigued by the world of ethical hacking,
Uh-huh.
I encourage you to explore the resources we've discussed.
Yes, explore those resources.
Start building your skills.
Start building your skills today.
Don't forget to cultivate that hacker mindset.
Cultivate that hacker mindset.
And never stop learning.
Never stop learning.
Never stop exploring.
Keep exploring.
And never stop striving
Yes.
to make the digital world a safer place.
To make the world a safer place.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive
It's been a pleasure.
into ethical hacking.
It's been a pleasure exploring this world with you.
Until next time, happy hacking, everyone.